What's going on, Meth? How are you, man? Good to see you, brother. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, man, I'm good. Hey, William. How are you? Good to see you guys. Good evening. Good evening. I had a doozy of a game earlier. I played a game off stream and actually got my first 4-star, which was interesting. I don't know that it was I don't know that it was really worth it. Like, yeah, I posted a picture in Discord. It was Lysandra, and it was fine. Like, I don't know. Like, it didn't seem like leaps and bounds better, you know what I mean, than a 3-star. I don't know. Maybe it was so late game, you know, it's really hard to tell. My board was full, so. But I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it. I won. It was first place, but I don't know that it was more valuable than like some of the 5 costs I had, you know, the 2-star 5 costs that I had out there. But still kind of cool to see. It gives you an extra, if I remember correctly, when you do that, it gives you an extra, maybe all it is that it gives you the extra item. Is that actually how it's supposed to be? Because I got an extra item out of it, but the champ didn't seem like it was that much more powerful. Does that make sense? I don't know. I didn't really know what to expect. I just know that I was like on track for it. So yeah, what is the holdup? We have been stuck at like 88% for quite a while. She's a 2-cost. Okay. Yeah. So, but it happened. I got to see what it was like. I had been curious, so. My Pantheon was stacked. Like, Pantheon, like 3-star Pantheon with good items. Sick. So tried a couple different things, you know. Yeah, got him early, and he's very strong. Wow, I would love for this to load in. That would be great. Last night was a bit of a bummer. I didn't get to really play much. Matchmaking went down, so I only got to stream like for like an hour and 45 minutes. And I didn't want to go through all the trouble of updating my directory in all these different areas. Jesus. It's about dadgum time.
I offer many paths to tranquility.
Interesting.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, by the way, I got my new processor from Intel today. I installed it on the gaming computer. We'll see how it does. Yeah, we'll see how it does.
My way.
Getting some really goodies here. I'm gonna make the Giant Slayer. because I like it. May as well make Krakens too, I guess. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to like test, like stress test it or anything like that, so I don't know like if the game crashes or something. It's probably because something's fucked up with that. So anyway, just as an FYI, if it shits the bed, that's why. Hopefully we don't have to cut stream short or anything like that. It seems fine. I left it up and running for several hours after I did it, so hopefully it's good, but we'll find out. Steadfast heart. Got a Marauder emblem. Okay. Interesting. The Marauder. Two-star boy already out there too. Caitlin's not doing shit to anybody, so we already know that. We may as well just go big here instead. So we got a freebie round, maybe? Yeah, it... Oh, not a freebie, okay. Yeah, they don't seem great, man. I mean, I gave them a little bit of a try for a round. Very, very meh. Pretty underwhelming. Just come right out and say it. They're just terrible. They're just real bad. That's our freebie round. Okay. You can tell we're in the Reynolds Wrap League. You know what I mean? OBS is acting up a little bit. It's dropped twice now. I don't know why.
echo for eons.
Yeah, not sure what's going on. Looks like it's dropping again too, or it's going to. I wonder if there's some issues in the area with like my Xfinity provider. We're gonna have to commit to something here, I think, pretty soon. We got this brawler situation going on, which isn't terrible, but 4 brawlers out there with 1 damage dealer.
Oh, that was fun. Everybody panic.
My positioning on this Briar needs to be changed a little bit too. We actually gonna have competition for the Pantheon too. 2 cold flip coin. Random tank item. Give that a try and see. Well, we got a Vex. I'm actually not at all upset about that. Oh my gosh, dude, this is driving me nuts. This OBS tonight.
So hungry.
I do like Vex. Vex seems to always like be like that secret X factor, you know what I mean? Right at the end.
My house. Do not give up.
I don't know how you like. You can't not pick up Rammus. Yeah.
Nowhere is safe.
that enough.
Let us begin.
Yeah, when did I end up with the training dummy? So I'd like to put this Marauder emblem to use. If possible.
Let us begin.
Now this I like.
Yeah. Alright, we'll flip to Bastion instead of Brawler.
Need me to hold back?
Why aren't we thank you? I don't know if those are the right items, but actually they'd probably be better. Well, a couple of them be better on Yi.
eternity we shall spend together.
Interesting.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to make something happen here pretty quick. Damn, I'm out of room.
Old man with a lamp coming through. Need me to hold back?
Oh no. We have the wrong items in the wrong places. One more Vex, one more Yi. That's what I was digging for. No, we're not coming back from this one, man. We are very dead. Very, very dead. Oh. Yeah, shit. I could not make up my mind. I could not make up my mind, man. Okay. You know, it was kind of giving me Dark Star a little bit too, and like I was ignoring it, and I didn't even bother to scout. Like just kind of lazy. Yeah. Hey Ivy, how are you? Ivy, you had a great stream today. I was lurking you for a little while, and like I stepped away for a second, and then I popped back over just to check for a second. You had like 300 and something viewers. It's crazy. I couldn't chat because I was working, but I was watching a little bit. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, I noticed the. I know you always have the emotes. That's cool. Good for you. That's great. Feels super nice, I bet. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah. That's great. I know a little bit what that feels like, you know, especially like somebody that you enjoy watching, you know, and they come by and spend time on your channel. That feels really nice. That's really cool.
Tomorrow's the last of my days.
It really is, yeah. Actually, there's a lot of truth in what you're saying. Yeah, it's when you're around for a while and people get to know your name a little bit, and then they discover you in the directory. Like, it's a pretty cool experience. And then, you know, they're really like. It seems like there's a lot of streamers, but like there are a lot of streamers, but like. There are only so many above a certain threshold of viewership, you know? And like you have that at this point also. And also you're streaming, like I would argue Resident Evil is a popular franchise, but continuing and playing like classic games in the franchise, like within the franchise, like that's a little bit, I would say, somewhat niche. If you're not speed running it, I guess, which is also another niche in itself. So, you know.
Old man with a lamp coming through. Job done. Time to go home.
I don't understand the soulmate mechanic. I don't know what that is. A little bit, yeah. I'm still making stupid mistakes. But it's been kind of a fun experience, like learning the game. Apparently, like the community, like the TFT community, is not a big fan of this patch. It turns out.
Army 81. I remain.
You passed your calculus class. Congratulations. That's great. Hey, passing is passing, man. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, unless you personally feel strongly about it. Yeah, that's just like some of the sentiments I've seen, like on socials and things like that. Like people seem to not be enjoying this one as much, but I think it's just because there are just a couple, like, because of the meta. I think people are not happy with, like, it feels a little bit bland. There's only a couple of like super strong, sort of S tier comps, you know. Do not. It's all about what you make of it, my friend. Yeah, patch seems like, like limited the meta more than it was. That's what people are saying from what I've observed. Yeah. Yep. Meeps.
Meet your fate.
We should have this one too. A little bit slow, but Gain 6 health.
All in. Just
Okay.
my style.
Gnar. This person's trying to make Darkstar on their bench. Looks like. Same with this one. A little bit. Gnar is my favorite. Yeah. I don't know. See how it could be said any other way. Yeah, and it's like scouting is something I need to do more of. So I'm trying to get into the habit of it. Like I feel like that's like hopefully help me turn the corner a little bit, because some of my indecision on what to pick is because I'm not sure what everyone else has, and like I'm so deep in thought over like kind of what I'm trying to do that I forget to do that. And so like it's kind of a vicious cycle. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And it's interesting, like, seeing people develop things on their bench, too. See, there's a little bit of Darkstar here. Darkstar a little bit here as well. Here. This guy's trying to build that. Also here. So like there's a lot of competition for it. So that should like discourage me from going this way. I would think. Gene easy. I don't know if I'll do that, but Gnar. I just can't see it any other way. Gnar. I haven't seen any other Lulus yet either. What I at this point? 3 costs? 20% chance, right? At level 5. I feel like I also need like a cheat sheet to tell me when I should level up. Like, and then just until I can commit it to memory. Trying to figure out what Lulu looks like. That's like a cloak with tassels at the end. I couldn't tell if she, like, if Lulu was like a 6-legged creature. Invested, obviously.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
Kind of like a giant gerbil. Yeah. Kind of looks like that. A giant gerbil. A spell casting gerbil. Yeah. Oh shit, yep, we're in trouble.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
I guess, like, for now. We're gonna ditch this, just so we make sure we get our max interest. I don't know that this is a great item for Lulu. I felt like it was the best choice at the time, but 6633 random component.
This divine conflict must end.
Yeah, I just, see, I'm trying to figure out like when and where that would be, you know? It's kind of the hardest decision for me to make. There we go. Hope maybe that'll help a little bit. See what's happening here. LeBlanc would do well with it. Okay, in this particular scenario, it helped. Orn still, I haven't seen any Orn either. go down to here? 68. We get something at 66. It's not terrible.
Any weapon, any army, anyone. I remain unmatched. Now this I like.
Here we go!
That also, I think, will help a little bit. See that, like, the cast does great damage. It just needs to happen more frequently.
Need me to hold back?
Okay. Let's try this a little bit. Since we're not doing 4 replicator, maybe this will be a little bit better. Marginally better. I don't think I've ever picked that one before.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
We have to.
A solid giggle should do the trick. Delightify!
There we go.
Even gravity can't slow
Close one.
End this petty quarrel.
We need more damage. The damage is our issue right now. Trying to think about how I can kind of fit that in here though.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
One more Vex 2 would be nice. I don't think we're gonna get it though. Oh, it's 7 more. I mean, that would be great if possible. If we could somehow make that work out, I'd be all for it. Okay, I think we're on death's door here. not looking too good. That's a 2-star Ramus, of course it is. Okay. Oh man, that thing hangs on for a long time, doesn't it? Not really sure where to put Shojin. I'm just gonna put it here for now. Alright, Vex is doing work now. It's incredible, like just what the difference that makes, you know? Gargoyle, I really want Gargoyle. Asking you shall receive.
Here we go!
Oh no. Oh, shit. Oh, what do we have? 3 health? Oh, that was so close. Let's move these back a little bit more. Shit. Well, just needed one more Nunu. Two more Lulu would help a little bit, probably. I don't know if we're gonna make this here. I think Steadfast Heart would be better than Protector's Vow, maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, that's it. Well, we extended our stay a little bit. What do we end up at here? 6th. That's tough, man. That's a tough one. Giving up all the points I made earlier. Big sad. I believe in the Bastion frontline pretty well. I think it was pretty obvious to me that damage output was my problem on that round. But what I wasn't sure about was how to get more damage on the board without compromising the front line that I had and the synergies that I had. Because I felt like if I lost my replicator, I felt like anything that I did, like I felt like I was handcuffed to the comp that I had. And the only way to really add more that didn't fit into that was to econ and buy another slot, right? Like to buy another board piece. But I couldn't do that because I needed to roll down, right? Like, so I felt stuck. And I think that happens to me pretty often. I'm not really sure how to kind of get out of that without pivoting out of everything completely, but that seems like kind of wasteful. I don't know. I don't know if I'm articulating that well. I felt stuck in what I had. And I wasn't sure how to get out of it without just completely, giving up on the whole thing. Like, I knew what the problem was. Like, the problem was damage. I could see that early on. I just didn't know how to fix it. Add damage, but you break the board synergies. Let's say leaning into 5 costs last game is solid shift out. Yeah, so like I was looking for the Vex. That obviously, I was validated in that because once I got a 2-star Vex out there and I moved the items over, it made a huge difference, right? So I just needed I needed one more of those. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I got a little bit of validation in that, but I think it's just like, again, breaking this this train of thought, this line of thinking that I'm stuck in when that happens.
No heart binds me.
Because 5 costs, like, they're their own thing, They don't generally, like, the 4 costs fit in with other archetypes, but the 5 costs don't. Okay. Is it setting us up for meeps? It is not. Maybe it is. Wow. Okay. Gain a random item component. Gain 3 cost non-tank champion emblem. Okay. Let's do that. Voyager. Wait, can't put that down. That's right. Shit. I don't know how I feel about Archangel's staff either.
Shake it!
May as well. We might be able to win streak with this. Maybe. Next shop contains all 3 cost units. First one you buy is 3. Okay.
An
Sure.
arrow should not question
that.
its course.
Ginar. Okay. Let's see what our 3 cost is. God, I hope it's something good.
I'm ready.
Okay. Meeps it is. was worried about that pike.
One jump ahead of you.
Okay. Infinity Edge. Trenar. That'll be good. Well, better anyway. Opted for the mech form here, I see. God, that really seems like a waste. I think if since it takes up another slot, like that it would be better, you know? Lucky item chest, magnetic remover, and 7 gold. No, it seems terrible. Like, shockingly bad. So what a disappointment. Alright, 5 meeps. 5 meeps on the deck. Alright, I have to save some money here. We need a win, so we're gonna meep. We need to get a victory here, first place. So we must meep. Get that Corky going as soon as possible. There's no other way. We got a Ramus out there. Misfortune hit the board. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Not paying attention. 5 meeps though, man. 400 additional health. My God. Yeah, I was like, I didn't notice until after the fact. Okay.
We make the future.
I'll take the 5 cost. We got the 3-star Poppy early, but Poppy is just she's good until mid game, you know, and then she kind of gotta go. Okay, this game so far is not making me feel as bad. I feel this is the morale boost I needed. Okay. That'll be good. Yes, very happy with that. And then I've got the Voyager emblem on them, which synergizes nicely with Meepsy, so you get the shield. It's pretty good. And the damage amp too. See a lot of yordles. What's up, FC? How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. How good of you to swing by. What's new with you, my friend? Semester's over. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of that. I'm hearing a lot of that. My son is, he's done too. He's trying to check out early. Oh shit. Okay. Yep, we're just doing that. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Grad school is weird. It's very feast or famine and how much work. Had on any given week. What do you mind if I ask what you're studying in grad school? Oh, okay. Okay. It sounds challenging. At least to me. It sounds very challenging to me. Four needlessly large rods coming right up. I'll take the BF swords because why not? What do we get here? Sona? I'm gonna pass. It can be. A lot of it is like codifying empirically common sense things like don't treat your employees like trash. Yes, that's a core tenet in some organizations. Right? Just some. Not all, but some. I appreciate the fact that you said empirically common sense things. Yeah. There's our misfortune. I mean, we could.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy.
You know what? Why not? Actually, never mind. We're going to do karma instead. Because Voyager. Some folks don't believe it's ultimately more profitable to treat employees well unless you can prove it with numbers. Yeah, that's certainly true. I see that in an organization that, you know, is driven by leadership with finance backgrounds, accounting backgrounds. I've definitely seen that firsthand. That sort of mentality and leadership philosophy, 100%. 100%. Oh, let's see. I'll take completed anvil item. It depends also on how you define, I think, treating people well, right? Like, what does that mean to someone versus another, you know? Three-star Meepsy, we like that. Can define it doesn't. See, that's what I mean, though. It's like, which line of thinking does someone who doesn't believe treating employees well is profitable? Like, there's all sorts of, like, if you think about this Venn diagram of treating people well, like what falls in the middle, what falls on the left, what falls, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds fulfilling, man. It sounds like an interesting track to go down. I think I would definitely struggle with the academic portion of that, but I think just like talking about the concepts is fascinating. Stack, right? Yeah. Most effective way I've found is identifying a few different ways people are motivated and encouraging organizations to focus on empowering them. Yeah. What makes people tick? What gets them out of bed in the morning, right?
Good a time as any to act reckless.
Most people just want to feel valued, you know. Where do we put this anomaly? Decisions. We give it to Meepsy. It's like some folks like autonomy, some folks like to have very clearly defined tasks and methodologies. Both would be happier and more productive in their bit. Yeah, 100%. Yes. That makes total sense. Now I have no damage, so. Boy, that corky sure would be nice. This Poppy needs to go also. I think that's the other issue.
Here we go!
Just getting back into streaming, you know, over the past few weeks. I work a lot, man, you know. My wife works a lot. She travels for work sometimes. A little bit more recently. My son's in middle school. And so staying on top of him to get his shit done, you know. Because he likes his time, you know, as any 13-year-old does. Yeah, man, life is pretty good, man. I don't really have any room for complaints. I'm trying to figure out this streaming landscape now is fucking interesting. It's changed so much, man. Streaming has changed so much. It was, yeah. Now there's a formula, but the formula involves doing a bunch of unsavory shit, which I'm not really about that. But I also realized that, like, the type of content that I would ever make is never going to appeal to large quantities of humans, right? It never was intended to be that, and so, like, just trying to find my spot again, you know. I do like the hobby of it, and you know that.
Not quit until it's right.
And that's obviously, that's great. I'm happy to just do my own thing.
Do we have to?
The time for talk is over.
Kind of split into folks wanting an audience and folks wanting a community. Yeah, and I'm definitely more for the latter. And, you know, like, I also don't know what I want to play. Like, I've been enjoying this. This has a niche audience. I've got, there's a handful of people in the community here that do really enjoy this game. But, you know, like, it's, you know, like DBD, for example. Like, DBD was so easy to watch, you know, but, like, that ran its course for me years ago, man. And once I moved on from that, you know, it changed things quite a lot. And that, I don't begrudge any bit of that. You know, it just kind of is what it is, you know. I need to do this, actually. And probably, no, not that. And then, you know, you got all the bullshit view botting and, you know, that whole pile of nonsense. This gunblade here. Yeah, and you know, like the platforms enabled a lot of these bad behaviors. As is, I suppose, common and to be expected when there's a shitload of money involved. What is really disappointing to me is like this, like the culture of nuisance streaming. Like that shit is something else. I can't believe we're in, you know, that's what we're talking about, you know, like that gets big viewership is like this nuisance streaming culture, you know. I don't know. I'm also old, you know, like I'm getting older and the shit that I find entertaining changes a little bit more towards the more mellow and more, I suppose, you know, more chill and more relaxed, you know. Hey, we got to win. You can't go wrong with Meeps. You just can't. Prank show. Yeah. That's kind of a, yeah, that's interesting to say it that way. I think the difference for me is that, you know, prank shows were more than likely actually controlled environments, whereas this like nuisance streaming is certainly not. Like maybe certain prank shows weren't always in controlled environments, but they were controlled in their production and their ideation. Whereas I think that IRL nuisance streamers are more likely to cause problems for people more so than prank streamers, right? Or not prank streamers, but prank shows, you know, especially when people realize that they were on a prank show. They're like, oh, you got me, you know, like then they're in on it, you know, and they feel there's some sort of more satisfying end to the story. Whereas like nuisance streamers are just like, hey, you were a pain in the ass when this started and you're still a fucking pain in the ass right now, you know? But yeah. You know, and at the end of the day, if that's like what people enjoy watching, that's what people enjoy watching. Who am I to say, right? But I just know that if I were exposed to that shit, I would not be happy. You know what I mean? Like if I was out in public and I encountered somebody doing this kind of stuff. Like I live close to Disney World, right? This is actually a pretty good example. And this is not deliberate nuisance content creators out in the world. These are just people trying to make content around with their environment being the focal point. But being at a Disney park, which we do relatively frequently, living a mile and a half away, and we go there, like even if we don't go to ride rides and stuff, we'll go there because there's a lot of great restaurants and there's things like that, you know. And so we'll go to do that, and then there might be a YouTuber, like a Disney YouTuber, and we see them all the time. And most of them are really like, I don't know any that aren't like nice people. They're all pretty nice, but I can tell you that when they're on a ride and they're filming on a ride, despite the fact that they have reasonably good intentions and they don't intend on being a nuisance, they very much fucking are a nuisance. And these are people that they're trying to be somewhat discreet while still get the content that they're going after, and it's still fucking annoying. So if you think about being exposed or being around somebody who's actually trying to be a fucking pain in the ass, got a bit of a different situation there, you know. Anyway. Disney content creation is fun too. I mean, I've done a few Disney vlogs, and like we had a really nice, like we had a good time doing it, but like we were really thoughtful about not being annoying to other people. Like when we were stop and shoot certain things, like we would do it where people weren't congregating and things like that, you know. And people love the idea of like, hey, like I feel like I'm living vicariously through you, you know. When it's a place like that, people are usually pretty excited to consume that sort of content. I think when the world feels slightly less on fire, it'll wane some. Yeah, that's probably right too. Yeah, we do. It's kind of like that buzz in the air, so to speak. I feel like there's a lot of anger and resentment and in some cases hate, you know, like just kind of in the air, yeah, especially in certain places, some more so than others, but yeah, things kind of feel a little bit shitty right now, I think. I have to do a little scouting here to see what I'm up against.
You don't even serve a true god.
I'm gonna wait on that. Never really read too much into anima. I think not to get into specifics, because nobody wants to, while they're chilling. There's a general sense that the American dream is less. Oh yeah. And that naturally leads to escapist content being more popular. That's a very astute observation. I'll watch you do it because I can't, right? Like, you're in my happy place and I can't really get there right now, but I will try to enjoy this through you. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Sort of a smattering of everything here. I know I don't want that. I also know I don't want that. This I may want later, possibly. Yeah, and you know, like as far as like travel vlogs and things like that, I think that's always been the case. Like, you know, even if I don't know if you ever like if this was part of your childhood at any point, it certainly was mine. Like, I grew up in my grandparents' house, and my grandmother was always watching like PBS, so she would always be watching, you know, old school cooking shows before there was a Food Network. But she'd always still have like, they would be traveling places like what the fuck's his name? Rick Steves. You ever hear of Rick Steves? Rick Steves Europe. She would always be like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch Rick Steves," you know, like because he's going somewhere, and I want to see what it's like, you know. Like this is like back in the late '80s, early '90s, you know. So like that sort of that form of entertainment. Well, Julia Child to round out the day. Yes. Yes, for sure. The frugal gourmet. I remember that vividly. PBS in Chicagoland, you know what I mean? Anyway, she would always have that on, and she'd be talking about, "Oh, I would love to go here someday," you know, that sweet old grandmother. "I'd love to go here someday." All right, let's drop this in here. We got a couple challenger now. We could build around this. Diana's pretty good. Julia Child. How much longer do you have until you're like all wrapped up with school, just in general? Like how far away are you from that? This time next year. It's exciting, man. Yeah, I did 6 years of college myself. I'm good. Done. I'll take some continuing education types of stuff, like to keep up with like AI and things like that, but I don't have an MBA, and unless my company insists that I get it for some reason, which I'm not bothering with it. Fucking hate, yeah. It's understandable, man. It's you know, it's a lot of your life you're giving to it, to studying, you know. I'm sure it's pretty rigorous too, like on your energy, certainly on your time. I'm not happy with my items here. We could just use and make a use the reforger, but does this work here? No, it does not. I'd like to be able to go back to NYC, be close to my family. My sister's got 2 kids now. My sister just had a baby last month, as a matter of fact. Sister's got 2 kids. I want to be present. Uncle, once you're a little bit older, yeah. Not gonna go back there unless I can afford to live comfortably. But yeah, in New York City, of all fucking places.
You don't even serve a true god.
Yeah, NYC's spendy. What do we get? Ooh, Last Whisper. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm not mad about that. Red buff also not too bad. I left. I swore I'll live in a 5th floor walk up again. See, I lived in Chicago, which is like, it's a big city. It's not like New York, but it's still a pretty big city. It's totally different though. Like, I've been to New York. I've been all over the state of New York as well, upstate also. And yeah, it's totally different feel to it. Both quite expensive though. All right.
Nowhere is safe.
My eyes are open.
I figure out where I'm gonna put this shit. Live a little north of the city in Westchester. Yeah, I bet, man. It's like that here too. We bought here, like I said, I'm very close proximity to Walt Disney World. We bought here in 2021, and within a year and a half, like, our house appreciated like $175,000. It's insane. Grab the Ramus. About, yeah, I've seen you on Steam. Like, I've seen you playing that on Steam. How do you like it? That game's been around for a little while now, right? It's got a few years on it, if I remember correctly. I think it's 2 years since left EA-ish. Okay. I seem to remember... Do I have it? I think I have that in my library too, if I'm not mistaken. I know. I gotta check now. I feel like I had it, or like somebody sent me a key or something. I don't remember. It sounds familiar. Like, I know I've seen you playing it, but... No, I don't actually have it.
So hungry.
I think because it's a bit more strategic and less RNG than TFT. Is it like in the same sort of vein? Is it like an auto chess, auto battler type of situation?
The time for talk is over.
Auto battler, but your stuff is like units. You'd find it in RTS. Oh, okay. I see. I see. So they feel less like heroes. Is that fair to say? Interesting. I'll have to take a peek at that. Got it. Okay. That sounds actually pretty neat. This is on YouTube while I explode. No, you shouldn't. But if even if you do, and if you can post it, if it blows up, I'll approve it. Not a big deal. There we go. That's better. Hang on. What's the show? There it is.
Sleep it off, pal.
I'll take a peek. That does sound kind of fascinating. Oh, I have no room. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out because that sort of thing is right up my alley. I'm getting my ass kicked here, man.
All will know us in time.
We have to.
Good for me when I was re-listening to a lecture or something. I only need to have my attention. Gotcha. Those are great.
Sleep it off, pal.
Nowhere is safe.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
Yeah, he's looking pretty thick. I desperately need a third. I probably have to move my items over to Ramus. Jesus Christ. We're hanging on by a thread here. I've had a few of these games now, man, where I'm able to kind of turn it around at the last second with just a couple really lucky draws. 5 cost and 4 cost. I'll take the item instead. What do we want here? Probably the Spirit Visage, I would think. Yeah, I think so. There we go.
The world is my feast.
Christ's sakes. He's up here. Damn, dude, he's thick.
Even gravity can't slow me down.
I really needed gargoyles. I should have picked something else. Yeah, I mean that's my damage right there. It's not going to be enough. Like, I'm scraping by right now. I'm lucky that these two are worth 4 lesser. You know what I mean? Yeah. See that I'm just some of these comps are just going to shit all over me. Let's get rid of that. Don't want that either. If I can get a third Vex and run Vex out, the Doomer would be helpful.
Torment comes in so many flavors.
Sapphire Cape's good there.
Here we go!
Oh, thank goodness. Oof. That's very helpful.
Here we go!
This actually may not be what I want. Pretty good. Pretty good. What am I missing for? I'm missing a Jinx. I've had so many of those come up too.
Let's get in there and block some stuff.
Okay, that seems a little bit better, I think. A little bit more thickness up front, you know? Because the Kindred is doing fine. No items on my Kaisa, unfortunately. It's ridiculous. I need to get the gargoyles off this duder. Oh shit, what did I just fucking do? Oh my god, I used the reforger. Oh no. Okay, well, I fucked that up. Alright, maybe that'll be okay. Oh. So stupid. Yeah, but I fucked it up. I had a gargoyles and I accidentally used a reforger on it. But I ended up with a death blade for Kindred out of it. So
Even gravity can't slow me down.
a little less tankiness for a little bit more oh shit, Warmogs. Okay, that's good. It feels bad, I know. Big sad. $64. Yeah, we're dead. Shit. Hey, we made top 4 though. We snuck one out. That's cool. We'll take that. That's fine. It's not losing, you know. I mean, kind of is. Sounds good, man. Hey, take care of yourself. Feels good chat with you, man. Glad to see you, man. Alright, I think I got one more in me. I'm still making silver rank mistakes. But I'm getting a good feel for what works and what doesn't in this patch. A little bit. Like, I know if I put a Rammus on the front, like, I know I'm going to be in a better place, you know? Like, I have a much higher likelihood of cracking top 4 if I can get a 2-star Rammus up front. That helps. Anything that has Rammus in the front and Jhin in the back. If you can kind of make the two of those play together in some way, you're gonna be all right. Or at least so it seems. Or Corki. Rammus and Corki, Rammus and Jhin. With some sort of reasonable comp in the middle of it all. kind of a cool tactician right there. I like that. Last two surviving players gain 70 gold for an epic final fight. Ooh.
Oh, that was fun.
Wow.
Oh, that was fun.
Echo for eons.
I've got this space-time on lock.
Two-star champion and 1 gold every time you level up. All right, let's see how this kind of works here. Time breaker is not something I've played around with a whole lot, so that could be interesting. What do we know about or think about time breaker? Yeah, let's find out. Let's fuck around and find out a little bit. Let's see what we can see. We can get up to 10 interest now. Sitting on 100 gold and not spending it though seems kind of risky.
No time to waste.
Nice. It's also a brawler. Trying to think about what this could look like. This front line could look like later in the game. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's attack speed, so gain a random 1-star, lose 4 tactician health. 1-star 4 cost? I'll try it. Why not? Let's grab a misfortune here. Let's see what we ended up with. Cell core to gain 1 XP. Temporal core. Does it just kind of stack? I'm guessing so. That makes more sense than Leona at this point. Almost missed out on that. Wow, early Ramus says very lucky with Meeps. Wow, this is going to be trouble if they keep getting good rolls. All right. What do we want here? We want replicator. I'm still not sure what this temporal core. Okay, hang on. Temporal core. I'm so confused by what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe it is. You can sell it for XP, so like I'll just leave it sit on the bench here, and maybe whenever you win, you get another one, because it was just one. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, when you lose, gain free rerolls. When you win, you store XP. There we go. Reading is helpful.
Battle for eons.
Reading is good. Common problem for me.
I will remember your name and shout it to the heavens.
Actually, I'll take those off. What do we want with that? A bow. Oh, no, we don't. Hang on. Shit. I picked the wrong thing. That's okay. We'll figure out another use for it. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Different, yeah. Sunfire Cape, 2 tanky. When you field 2 exact copies of it, they both gain 5. Oh, that's funny. Sunfire Cape, that's may not be bad. I'm gonna take this though. Yes.
Time for talk is over.
Okay, not what I was hoping for, but ah, shit, I forgot to move her up front. Need more damage. Desperately. Progress is not moving. Okay. I was a little worried for a second.
And shout it till they have it.
I was really hoping for like another time breaker or maybe a replicator or something like that.
I've got this space-time on lock.
This is up to 6 now. We'll just let it ride for a while, I guess. Can't buy a champion for 2 rounds.
Rejoice
No, we're not doing that.
redemption.
Cool future armor at 100%.
So tanky. Now, if I can pull a Tom Kench, I'll be in good shape here.
The bargain is due.
I will remember your name and shout it to the heavens.
Even gravity can't slow me down.
Wow, that's a lot of cloaks. Seriously, man. Jesus. So these stack. I don't know if these stack or not. Oh no, they do.
I'm gonna clean this galaxy from the inside out.
Shit. It's a fucking stampede again. What in the world? Let's take the booster back. Yo, what the fuck? Just like that, huh? I mean, I don't really have a use for it, but I have enough money to just put it on the board.
The bargain is due.
Actually, Kindred would probably be better here.
In time.
Just spinning my wheels here.
shine once more before the
That makes more sense, I think.
Tread carefully.
God, she's just dying. My Riven is just dying so fast. Like she dies really early in the fight. She's not around long enough to do enough damage. I have to do something about that.
Give me more.
The world is my feast.
Yeah, it was just for the item. Yeah, I need to find a spot for her. Well, if I'm still alive, that might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, she just fucking dies, man. Do we live through this? I think it's close. Okay. Didn't get her over there fast enough. She doesn't hold up very well.
Dark blessings.
Okay, well. Yeah, she's definitely a weird one for sure. Yes. I'm actually gonna move Gargoyle to Tom.
The time for talk is over.
Tread carefully.
That helped.
Drift gently into oblivion.
It must be done.
Let's see if we live through it.
No looking back.
I don't think we do. It's going to be close. Nope. Well, 7th. All right. It's going to do it for me. I'm going to turn in for the night. Interesting night with the games. That's how it goes, right? Thanks for hanging out. For those of you guys who are here, appreciate the support. I am going to be not streaming for the next couple of days. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I will be. I don't typically stream Fridays or Saturdays, but should be back Sunday. I think there's a slight chance that my wife might want to do something since we're off work Monday. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted in Discord, but thank you guys for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good one. Have a good weekend if I don't talk to you. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Take it easy. Bye-bye.